Ryan Reynolds has been playing Deadpool, off and on, since 2009, but he's never actually played Deadpool, the video game. High Moon Studios' Deadpool was first released in 2013. It was well before the first Deadpool movie was ever released. At that time the movie was stuck in development hell. The last the character had been seen, on the big screen, was in Reynolds' debut as Wade Wilson during X-Men Origins: Wolverine. Obviously since that time, Deadpool has exploded in popularity. Reynolds has become intricately linked with the character. It might be true that no one but Reynolds can play Deadpool in the movies. However, Reynolds absolutely can't play Deadpool in video game form. Reynolds sparkles in front of a camera, but he's an utter disaster behind a video game controller. Related, Deadpool 2nd of May have the best post-credits scene ever. It's courtesy of YouTuber Jacksepticeye that Reynolds has finally been introduced to the Deadpool video game. Since taking over the role of the character, Reynolds has been involved with Deadpool in some capacity in many forms of media, whether officially or just as a fan. Yet it becomes clear very quickly that the video game isn't anywhere close to being on Reynolds' radar. Reynolds tells Jacksepticeye, whose real name is Sean William McLaughlin, that the last game he played was Castlevania. It's not any modern version either, but the 1986 original for the NES. If that's not enough of a clue for how out of the gaming loop Reynolds is, it's all made evident when the controller is put in the actor's hands. Ryan is completely hopeless without the guidance of McLaughlin. He doesn't even know the most basic of gaming conventions, that the A button allows you to jump. Reynolds, playing the game, consists of him marveling at Deadpool's virtual rear and praising the work of voice actor Nolan North. As amusing as it might be for some to see Reynolds struggle in the gaming realm, the video is much more than just a failure-filled let's play, as the pair also discusses some interesting details about Deadpool 2. At one point in the game, Deadpool gets impaled on a rebar pole, and Reynolds comments that the things that happens to Wade in Deadpool 2 are much worse than that. Reynolds explains that, by the end of the movie, Deadpool is literally holding his suit together with tape. However, the big takeaway from the interview is a little surprising since it's something that hasn't really been teased anywhere else. McLaughlin and Reynolds both explain that Deadpool 2 has a real emotional core to it, through the character of Russell, named the Kid. In all of the trailers, Deadpool 2 will be about the search for a family and belonging. Reynolds explains that as a character Deadpool does connect with a lot of outsiders. They wanted that fact in the sequel, as Wade, himself, looks for some kind of wider acceptance. In retrospect, Deadpool 2 having a deep emotional center isn't all that shocking. Deadpool, despite all his madness, is a rather tragic character. The first movie recognizing Deadpool's sympathetic origins is part of what made it so successful. It's nice to know, or at least have it confirmed, that Deadpool 2 won't forget that fact. More, Deadpool 2 is expanding the X-Men universe. Here's every New Mutant source. Jacksepticeye, leave a comment.